One of the places that we regularly take Sammy is the river park in Pine Lake State Park. The first thing that I do is I go down the boat ramp and look to my left, where there is a very large sandbar, and there is normally a crane or some of the turkey vultures and sometimes deer. On September 19th, 2022, I did this, but there was no wildlife to be seen. However, I did notice this trail going up the left side of the boat ramp. A boat will take up the entire ramp. So I wasn't sure what this wet trail was. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. And as I followed this trail up, it started turning from like a stream of wetness to individual feet tracks, as though something had turned from a river creature into a human creature. But the feet were very, very small. And they only went up so far because then the sun was hitting and quickly dried any other tracks. So this is where they ended. Here I'm walking backwards so that you can see the left and the right side of the boat ramp, and you can see that the right is wet, the left is not. And it'll come up slowly and get wetter and wetter until finally it goes from a large wet area to small bits that look like feet tracks or footprints and come into this center non-ridged area, and we can see that we have small feet here and even one that has a heel. We can see it, but it's a very small footprint. So just out of curiosity, it makes me wonder what kind of creature came out of the water at a bit before 8 a.m. in the morning, when hardly anyone is out and about other than the wildlife. What do you think? So the little footprint that you see on the screen is half the size, or a bit under half the size, of my own foot, which is a size 6. And it is also very wide across the ball of the foot. I'm thinking that this individual is about 3 feet tall, as a guess, maybe even a little shorter than that. I did a bit of online research for any kind of being that might go from a water creature to human, and I came up with only 2 that became fully human. The first is a selkie, but in the water they are seals. We don't have any seals in Iowa. The other are called finfolk, but the stories for these beings come from Scotland and Ireland. They were shapeshifters, so they could probably be any water creature they wished, and any land creature as well. So that's all I have. If you have some idea of what this being that came out of the river might be, let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.